the story of Jesus' anointing, betrayal, and crucifixion. It was the time of Passover, and the city of Jerusalem was alive with visitors from everywhere. The streets were filled with noise, travelers, merchants, pilgrims, all gathering for the holy celebration. But one man entered the city unlike any other. Jesus rode in on a simple donkey, while crowds gathered to greet him. They shouted, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who has come in the name of the Lord." They waved palm branches and laid them at his feet. It was a moment of joy and celebration, but shadows were already beginning to form. Days later, in the quiet town of Bethany, Jesus was invited to a supper at the home of friends, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. During the meal, Mary entered the room holding an alabaster jar of precious perfume. Without hesitation, she knelt before Jesus, broke the jar, and poured the oil on his feet. The fragrance filled the house. With tears in her eyes, Mary wiped his feet with her hair, an act of deep love and humility. The room grew still as she made her way to Jesus. She stumbles through the tears that made her blind. She felt such pain. Some spoke in anger, heard folks whisper, "There's no place here for her kind." Still on she came through the shame that flushed her face, until at last she knelt before his feet. And though she spoke no words, everything she said was heard, as she poured her love for the Master from her box of alabaster. I've come to pour my praise on him like oil from Mary's alabaster box. So don't be angry if I wash his feet with my tears and dry them with my hair. You weren't there the night he found me. You did not feel what I felt when he wrapped his love all around me. And you don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. I can't forget the way life used to be. I was a prisoner to the sin that had me bound. I spent my days, poured my life without measure into a little treasure box I thought I had found. Until the day when Jesus came to me and healed my soul with the wonder of his touch. So now I'm giving back to him all the praise he's worthy of. I've been forgiven, and that's why I love him so much. So I've come to pour my praise on him like oil from Mary's alabaster box. So don't be angry if I wash his feet with my tears and dry them with my hair. You weren't there the night Jesus found me. You did not feel what I felt when he wrapped his loving arms around me. And you don't know the cost of the oil. You don't know the cost of my praise. You don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' disciples, protested. Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? He demanded. But Jesus knew his heart. Judas didn't care for the poor. He cared for money. Said Jesus to Mary, now what will you do with your ointment so rich and so rare? I'll pour it all over the feet of the Lord, and I'll wipe it away with my hair, she said. I'll wipe it away with my hair. Oh Mary, oh think of the poor. This ointment, it should be sold. And think of the blanket, and think of the bread you could buy with the silver and gold, he said. You could buy with the silver and gold. Tomorrow, I'll think of the poor. Tomorrow, she said, not today. For dearer than all of the poor in the world is my love who is going away, she said. My love who is going away. Said Jesus to Mary, your love is so deep today. You know you can do as you will. Tomorrow you'll say I am gone away. But my body I leave with you still, he said. My body I leave with you still. The poor of the world are my body, he said. Till the end of the world they shall be. The bread and the blanket you give to the poor, you'll know you have given to me, he said. You'll know you have given to me. My body will hang on the cross of the world. Tomorrow, he said, and today. And Martha and Mary will find me again and wash all the sorrow away, he said. And wash all the sorrow away. Jesus said gently, leave her alone. She has done this preparation for my burial. The poor will always be with you, but you will not always have me. Soon after, Judas made a decision that would change history. He went to the city of chief priests and agreed to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. That week, Jesus gathered his disciples for one final meal, the Last Supper. He broke bread and shared wine with them, saying, this is my body given for you. This is my blood poured out for you. He washed their feet, teaching them to love and serve one another. But he also spoke hard words. one of you will betray me. And that night, Judas slipped away into the darkness. Later in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus prayed in deep sorrow. He knew what was coming: pain, suffering, death. Yet he prayed, "Father, if it is possible, take this cup from me, but not my will, your will be done." Then came Judas, leading soldiers to arrest him. He betrayed Jesus with a kiss. Jesus was taken away, beaten, mocked, and put on trial. Though Pilate, the Roman governor, found no fault in him, the crowd demanded, "Crucify him." And so it was. Jesus carried his cross to a hill called Golgotha. Nails pierced his hands and feet. He hung on the cross between two criminals. Even in his agony he prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when God raised him from the tomb? Were you there when God raised him from the tomb? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when God raised him from the tomb? But on the third day, at dawn, women came to the tomb and found it empty. An angel told them, "He is not here. He is risen." In the darkness we are waiting, without hope, without light, till from heaven you came running. There was mercy in your eyes. To fulfill the law and prophets, to a virgin came the word. From a throne of endless glory to a cradle in the dirt. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. To reveal the kingdom coming and to reconcile the lost, to redeem the whole creation, you did not despise the cross. For even in your suffering, you saw to the other side. Knowing this was our salvation, Jesus, for our sake you died. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. In the morning you rose, all of heaven held its breath, till that stone was moved for good, for the Lamb had conquered death. And the dead rose from their tombs, and the angels stood in awe, for the souls of all who come to the Father are restored. And the Church of Christ was born, then the Spirit lit the flame. Now this gospel truth of old shall not kneel, shall not faint. By his blood and in his name, in his freedom I am free. For the love of Jesus Christ, who has resurrected me. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise forever to the King of Kings. Jesus had conquered death Love had triumphed. Hope was reborn.